Hey guys, this is Carlos Lanzona, current Philippines strongest man and Summer Classics national champion. Dito tayo ngayon sa home gym ko. It's a bit shabby, but it does the job well. We're gonna do a reaction video to Thor quitting after his 10th consecutive Iceland Strongest Man Championship win. So we're gonna watch the video and react to it.
Won all 3 events. Today we have 3 events. First event of the day is armor arm. We're pushing this monster sled that weighs, I don't even know how heavy, but it's incredible. I'm actually going to be surprised if all the athletes are able to finish the course. It's 8 meters, fastest times wins. Then we'll do the press medley where we have to press the Thomas Innes dumbbell with each arm. Then we do the giant dumbbell that's gonna weigh 90. Basically choose which arm we're gonna use. Just 1 rep,
Ano may YouTube channel
2
ba Kinetix?
a log lift, press that once,
wow.
and the fastest time swing. Lastly is the Husafell stone, and the furthest distance is gonna win that event. I'm excited, I'm pumped.
So the first event for the second day of Iceland's Strongest Man is an arm over arm pull. So with an arm over arm pull, sobrang hirap niya kasi specifically for this event ngayon, yung terrain nila is made from dirt. So in strongman sense, mabigat siya, mas mabigat siya because the ground is dirt and you're pulling against a lot of dirt. So imbis na kunyari, kung 1 ton man yung binubuhat mo, it becomes even heavier kasi you have to fight to gain that momentum, and it's really hard. So hardcore to. Actually, this is an interesting subject to touch on. The guy with the long hair na mukhang 80s new waver actually has the best technique of the bunch kasi he uses most of his legs, and at the end of each pull, his legs are extremely extended ng finished na, and his back is super lean back, and that's how you want an arm over arm pull to go. Everybody else is just really strong pero this guy does magic.
Hafþór Júlíus, Björnsson. Þrátt fyrir að setja þetta pínu til að sigra mig.
Tilbúin! Kom að gefa!
Hafþór komið það. Já! Já! Það fer hrætt á það, komið þetta svo!
At the end of Thor's run, you can just see his raw brute strength coming through kasi he doesn't use much of his legs. Hindi nag-fully extend yung legs niya, and he's just keeping the momentum of pulling and pulling all throughout his run. So sobrang solid talaga ni Thor. No? I find it extremely funny that after Thor winning first place sa arm over arm pull, he did the showcasing ng boxing, shadow boxing niya. And we can see the evolution of the man. That parang 10 years ago was a shy, timid guy na saktuhan lang, and now he's come up as this personality na. So, I'm very excited what lies in the future of Thor Björnsson. Kasi arami eh.
Välkommen start. Oskar saisi líka vera létt hjá honum. Já, sjáum við þetta! Manda sig! Nei, já.
Tímar er klárið.
Þetta er betur á. Þið gríðar að hætta á það.
Again, sa second event press medley, you can see how much training it takes to become a well-rounded strongman athlete. For example, the other guy, yung competitor ni Thor sa run na to, same guy that did well with the arm over arm pull, he had problems finishing the press medley, and it shows how being well balanced like Thor na parang malakas in all aspects of things plays a big role in keeping to be a champion. So yun yung problem with becoming a strongman na legit, is that you have to be, lahat ng stats mo dapat mataas. So even if the other guy did well with the first event, dito nag-struggle siya. And we see Thor consistently keeping up with the demands of the strongman events. Solid.
5 events. Super happy. I had to really dig deep to take the first place in this event. Ari and Hafþór were super fast, so I had to dig deep. The weights were not an issue. The extra body weight that I've dropped has helped me in these events.
Ang galing nitong part na to when Thor touched upon the subject of body weight and how losing a lot of body weight has helped him with the events presented to him. Yung strongman as a sport, I could only compare it to video games, online gaming, kasi the meta changes as each year progresses. So if you look back 8 years ago, it was mostly focused on this huge super giants, titans among men, lifting and hoisting up heavy weights na deemed superhuman. Pero nowadays, with the advent ng mga people like, mga athletes like Martin Sleazy's, Mateusz Kiliowskowski, na nagbago na, makikita natin na yes, strength is still there, pero mas dynamic na, and a lot of events are focused on not only being strong but very explosive and fast. Kumbaga, if you're easily gassed pero malakas ka, like Dimitar Savatinov dati, hindi na ganun yung strongman. So I'm very excited to be a part of it next year. Kung strongman competitions pa rito sa Pilipinas, I'm gonna really train for it kasi bagay tayo dun.
I'm faster, I'm more explosive. So even though if I would have been stronger like in the past, I maybe would have placed third because I would have been a bit slower. And because of the extra cardio that I've been doing in my training sessions, I'm much more explosive. Next event is the Husafell stone carry. I have the record in that. It's basically mine to lose, you know. No, this might be my last strongman show. At least.
Siguro yung una ko mapapansin sa current local scene sa Philippine strongman is that a lot of athletes coming into strongman sport, coming with a powerlifting or weightlifting background na static, rely mostly on their brute strength to carry on throughout the events. Pero what we have to understand with the sport of strongman is you're an athlete first and a lifter second. So we have to train all of the variables needed like speed, explosiveness, durability mo. Kailangan matibay ka and not easily gassed. So solid yung point ni Thor. You can really see him having had grown as a person.
Yeah, let's call it I'm retired after this show. I still have the passion to train. I still love to lift heavy weights. I'll always lift as long as I breathe. But I think it's time. I won this show now. Well, I think I've secured my title already. I won it 10 years in a row. And it's time to allow the other guys to have the taste how it is how is it to be Iceland's strongest man? Yeah,
I can't imagine being an Iceland strongman competitor and only having to fight for second place year after year because Thor is gunning for first place palagi. Parang ang hirap nun na you're gonna be training for years and years and knowing na you're only good for second place because Thor Björnsson is in the scene with you. Pero I really admire the decision to quit, na parang magre-retire na siya and give others a chance kasi he's been there to see parang 2 or 3 generations now of strongmen coming up eh. And him quitting and giving his energies to other things like with his Twitch stream channel and gaming. Tapos now he has this huge payout na boxing match with Eddie Hall. This guy is smart. He knows na strongman is not something na you go about into your old age, middle age, diba? Kasi a lot of injuries can happen. And now he has children on the way pa. Good decision and I admire him for that. Especially saying na parang give chance to others ba. Solid yun.
that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Appreciate you all. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and click the notification button as well. Appreciate you guys.
Funnily enough, hindi ko gusto si Thor as a strongman dati. Pero ironically, ngayon na nag-quit siya, nagustuhan ko siya because of what he's saying. He's grown into such a personality na parang mas transparent na. Kaysa dati, he's seen as this foreign villain na hindi nag-English masyado. Kasi sa unang mga labas niya, ganun yung kinakalabasan. Solid. So for all those watching that doesn't know what a Husafell stone is, sa Iceland, mayroong natural stone na Husafell na parang coming of age nila. Ata, you have to double check on that. May link dito. Pero Husafell stone is a natural stone na mabigat. And I think nung mga unang panahon, ancient times, binubuhat yun as a rite of passage for men. Now that it's carried over to the strongman sport, sobrang legit niya na stone that gets carried out and shipped pagka may mga laban na World's Strongest Man, ganun, so they can use it. Although mukha lang siyang ewan that a person will lift up a heavy stone and walk around with it, it's really extremely demanding. And sobrang nakaka-crush siya ng grip, nakaka-crush siya ng hininga, sobrang sakit sa likod, sobrang sakit sa tiyan, as in extreme dead. And pagkatapos ng run mo, hindi mo alam kung ano nangyari sa'yo. Yung second run ng guy, I got worried about him kasi he lifted up the stone so high up his chest na hindi na niya kita kung nasan siya. So that can become a problem kasi the higher you lift the stone up, the harder it is to keep in your center of gravity. Tapos pag hindi mo pakita kung saan ka naglalakad, nakaka-disorient and you're not gonna be able to run faster or run fast as you can. Kala mo maka-breakdown ng technique, kala mo kasing lakas ko tumatayo. Yung third run ng guy with the new waver looking hair na may glasses, actually relate ako sa kanya kasi maganda yung Husafell stone run niya and maganda rin yung arm over arm niya, pero he sucked at the press medley and that's me every day, man.
Yeah. He wants to second place. Master of Björnsson. Come on. Hafþór Björnsson går i kollen. New world record for the Husafell.
Tíminn byrjar.
Come on, help it.
going into the stone run, Husafell stone run ni Thor, you can clearly see how much of an advantage his limb length and height is sa mga carry event like this. Kasi he's the only strongman competitor sa Husafell stone that can wrap his arms around like this sa stone. So dun pa lang yung grip problem will no longer be an issue kasi he has his arms wrapped around it. He's hugging it tightly. So lugi. He's really built for this event, and it shows. It shows why he has the record for the longest time.
Just incredible. 88-58. First place. Ja, 6 grenar, 6 sigrar, lítur að fullkomna sáttur í dag.
Ég er mjög sáttur. Það er gaman að taka hana meðvitað. Þetta er ágætt. Ég tók smá í þannig, ég ákvað bara að slæma sig og segja þetta gott. Ég er búinn að taka hreyfilega á þessu núna í 10 ár. Ekki tíma það að segja þetta gott og leiða öðrum að segja það.
Klöppum fyrir Hafþór Júlíus Björnsson í glæsilegan árangur. Við viljum þetta okkur fastbæðið.
I can't imagine being 10 times Island's strongest man or 10 times anything. And the amount of dedication and hard work one must put into it to stay consistent with that must be intense. Isipin mo, hindi ko nga gusto gumising sa umaga eh. And now this guy has consistently won 10 titles in a row. Man, that's crazy. Respect.
Thank you so much, guys, for all the support. Appreciate it all, for sticking behind my back. And yeah, I'm just super pleased. Winning this show 10 times in a row is, yeah, I'm proud of myself, to say at least. I'm thankful for everything that I have. I'm thankful for this career, and I look forward for the future. I look forward for the next chapter in my life, and for those that think, oh my God, Thor's gonna stop training and he's never gonna go in the gym again, bam, you're wrong. I'll always train, guys, I promise that. I'll always deadlift, I'll always squat, always bench press. This is part of my life, guys. I will never quit training, guys. I will always train, so don't worry, guys. I will keep on putting content out to you guys, because this is my life. If I would not have found weights, I don't know where I would be in my life right now. When I started to compete, I was a lost man. I didn't know what I wanted with my career. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Sobrang relate tayo kay Thor. Actually, I started lifting because I too was a lost man. And lifting has given so much to me. And I hope it does give a lot to you guys too. I found myself through lifting, and I agree na it does help. And even though na you don't compete anymore, you will still lift kasi it becomes part of you. And I'm very happy for him to have moved on and find his other hustles and go on to his next chapter in life. Alam ko nagtitwitch siya and he's doing something else rin, so happy for him.
School didn't fit for me. I didn't feel great in school. I was a lost man, but then I found, Strongman and that. I was able to put all my energy and effort into that. Look at me here, now today. I was a kid when I started. I'm a grown man now. Anyways, this is a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure comment below, subscribe to my channel, click that notification button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love, Hafþór.
Martins! Well, that's a wrap for the video. I'm really happy for Thor. And as parang napansin ko that he used to have kasi parang half paralysis ng face niya. It's called Bell's palsy. Bell's palsy. And I see that it's going away. He no longer has like a paralyzed lip na parang so okay na. And I think having had lost weight, his health is coming back. Tapos ngayon na magkaka-family na siya, really happy for the guy. I can only imagine what goes through on his head in the last 6-7 years when he's alone training lang. What kind of parang energy he had to have to continue moving on. Now he's happy, he looks happy, he's successful. Yun ang goals, guys. So let's all be like Thor and chase our happiness. Thanks for watching the video. Click like and subscribe over there. Thank you for your time watching this video. Don't forget to keep updated with Kinetix Lab, best gym in the Philippines. Quick update on me, I'm not training. I will train. For now, my energies are fully focused on building this Indian food business. Check out Masala Makers PH on Instagram and Masala Makers on Facebook. Cheers, y'all. Okay na?